The Linfen-Fushan campaign was a series of battles fought in regions between Linfen and Floating Mountain in Shanxi, China between the nationalists and the communists during the Chinese Civil War and resulted in communist victory. Prelude. In the mid-August 1946, the nationalists planned to redeploy 4 brigades from Shaanxi to Wing City and Linfen in southern Shanxi to push northward along the railroad in coordination with nationalists pushing southward from Pingliao and Gxu, thus annihilating the communists in between at the Flooding Hole and Zhao's City regions. The communists, in turn, deployed the 24th Brigade of the Taiyu military region to the north of Lingxi to stop the nationalists from the north, while the communist main force was prepared to ambush the nationalists from the south in regions between Linfen and Floating Mountain. Order of battle. The nationalist order of battle. 5 brigades totaling 11,500. The reorganized 30th Division, the 1st Brigade of the reorganized 1st Division, the 167th Brigade of the reorganized 1st Division. The Communist order of battle, 4 brigades totaling 8,800, the 10th Brigade of the 4th Column, the 11th Brigade of the 4th Column, the 13th Brigade of the 4th Column, the 24th Brigade of the Taiyu Military Region. Campaign. On September 22, 1946, the nationalist 167th Brigade of the reorganized 1st Division and the nationalist 27th Brigade of the reorganized 30th Division took Floating Mountain, and the nationalist 2nd Regiment of the 1st Brigade of the 1st Division pushed eastward along the road from Floating Mountain to Linfen. A portion of the communist 13th Brigade of the 4th Column faked attack on Floating Mountain, while its main force, along with the Communist 11th Brigade of the 4th Column, suddenly surrounded the Nationalist 2nd Regiment of the 1st Brigade of the 1st Division at the official Sparrow Village region between Floating Mountain and Linfen. After dark, the enemy launched their assault under the cover of darkness on the besieged Nationalists, and the Nationalist 2nd Regiment of the 1st Brigade of the 1st Division was subsequently wiped out, unaware that their besieged comrades in arms had already been annihilated by the enemy at the official Sparrow Village region. On September 23, 1946, the Nationalist 167th Brigade of the reorganized 1st Division and the Nationalist 27th Brigade of the reorganized 30th Division abandoned Floating Mountain to reinforce their besieged comrades in arms from the east, while the Nationalist 1st Brigade of the reorganized 1st Division attempted to reinforce their besieged comrades in arms from Linfen. The Communist 13th Brigade of the 4th Column managed to stop the Nationalist reinforcement from the east, while the Communist 10th Brigade of the 4th Column besieged the Nationalist reinforcement from the west at the Chen's Levy Village region. After the arrival of the main force of the Communist 4th Column and the Communist 24th Brigade of the Taiyu military region, the final assault began at the dusk on September 23, 1946. After a fierce battle that lasted the entire night, the Nationalist 1st Brigade of the reorganized 1st Division was completely annihilated by next morning. Hearing the news of the defeat, the Nationalist 167th Brigade of the reorganized 1st Division and the Nationalist 27th Brigade of the reorganized 30th Division immediately gave up the fight and retreated to Linfen, while the Communist 13th Brigade of the 4th Column wisely chose not to pursue, and the campaign was concluded. Outcome. The Nationalist defeat cost more than 5,000 casualties, and the original Nationalist hope of eliminate the enemy by attacking simultaneously from the north and the south was crashed. However, the political and psychological impact was much more greater than the military defeat. The Nationalist reorganized 1st Brigade, or nicknamed the First Best Brigade under the heaven, was completely annihilated, with its commander Lieutenant General Huang Zhengcheng captured alive by the communist enemy. After the campaign, the Nationalists adopted the correct tactics of not engaging the enemy and hold on the strongholds behind the city walls. But although such tactics reduced loss, it had left vast rural area to the Communists.